Hey guys, it's Brick Thunder, and today Lowe's has invited me out to check out their entire 2024 lineup. Alright, so we're going to start here on the outside. It is looking awesome. So this year, as you can see, they have built an entire castle around to display all the new items and some old ones. Starting over here, we got the 12-foot mummy. He is back. He is awesome. Always loved this guy. I also got an inflatable dragon here. He's animated. Looks really cool. I love the skull on his chest. The pumpkin spider, again from last year. This guy's new. This guy is really cool. I do really like him. He's pretty huge. The pumpkin head is awesome. And we'll wait here to watch him pop up. It's a pretty awesome jump scare. You can also see one of the new tombstones right here. This is by far the largest retail tombstone I've ever seen. This thing is awesome, huge. Definitely want to get one of these. Got some smaller ones here, a head dropping witch, another awesome tombstone. This thing is huge and definitely a lot thicker than most. Most are pretty flat. This one is a full square. That's pretty cool. Here's a rapping reaper. This guy is really cool. This is a more family-friendly one, but he does rap some Halloween lyrics. It's really cool. This is a jump scare tombstone. I like this one. Quick little jump scare in the graveyard. Here's a gargoyle on a pillar. Flaps his wings, moves his arms, lights up. I believe this is a 10-foot skeleton right there next to the 12-foot scarecrow from last year. This guy's one of my favorites of all time. Making our way inside of the castle, we got some cool tabletop items right away. This reminds me of Wednesday down here. We got some books there. Got a raven on a skull on top of a book. I really like that, actually. I would definitely buy that. Got some smaller items. This is like a skull globe. That's a really creative concept. It's really cool. A phone, a book with an eye. Here is the Bone Collector. This guy is incredible. I think this is my favorite 12-foot of all time. Seeing this thing in person, it's amazing. It's huge. The proportions are crazy, but then the animation. The mouth movement is great. It is a plastic head, not a latex head, so that is really good. It's going to last outdoors. I'm sure this one's waterproof. You can look at those eyes actually moving. His eyes move in multiple directions, which is the first 12-foot that's done that. And then it's carrying the skeleton in the bag. Huge, huge shovel here. Looks great. Here's a sea witch. She's pretty cool. She moves her staff back and forth, and she's got these webbed fingers. Giant octopus coming out of the top there. And then this thing is incredible. The way it tilts its head at you is so creepy. He lifts his arm up and points at you. This is by far one of the scariest retail props I've ever seen. I love this thing. Here's the scuba diver. This thing is great. It looks super professional in person. The clothing looks awesome. The gloves look great. The helmet itself is huge, looks awesome, and you can see the skull inside of there. There's the ghost captain up there. He's steering his wheel. Really cool animation there. And he looks awesome as well. The clothing, again, they've done a great job on all the clothing. And next to him is a servo witch. Her eyes are moving. She blinks. And she has a ton of servos in the head to control her motion. She's looking a bit over to the side right now. Usually that's just an issue with a screw not being tightened enough. So she won't be looking like this usually, but you can tell her animation is great. And the staff is awesome that she comes with there. And then watch her hand. She starts lifting it, and then her nails actually start glowing. So she's like casting a spell on you. I would think that's an awesome concept. Really, really good looking witch there. We do have another Haunted Mansion prop right here. Cool animation with the mouth. His eyes light up. And he does look really ghost-like. It's all blow molded. So this looks really professional. It's fully molded body there. Got some inflatables up here. Chucky, Michael Myers, and I believe that's the Squid Games doll. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what that is, but with bats on the dress, which is pretty cool. And then we've got our Wednesday section. They went heavy on the Wednesday merch this year, which makes sense. Very popular show. You can see the absolutely massive archway in the back there. That is by far the largest archway we've seen in retail and the most detailed. It looks great. And then we got Wednesday herself right here. We'll trigger her. Her dancing actually looks really good. Her eyes don't light up, which is nice. She looks more realistic that way, in my opinion. Yeah, looks really good. Some nice animation there. There's Crackstone. He's awesome. Fogging from the mouth. Some nice side-to-side animation, and he's huge. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I would say about 7 feet. He's giant. Then we got some of these smaller Wednesday items. This guy dances. These ones move as well. The little Wednesday. That's pretty cool. Spider jump scare out of the box. Some other Haunted Mansion things right here. Got a pillar back there as well. The pillar's pretty cool. This guy is definitely a showstopper here for a circus. This is one of my favorite clowns for sure. He's super realistic with proportions. His head does full 360s. It's a pretty big prop too. I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but it's pretty huge, and he's balancing here on these 2 bowling pins. And here are some of my favorite retail props of all time. This is the Reaper Band. So we have a new guitarist here. This is a different guitar actually right there. The drummer from last year. Here's the singer. He's going crazy. I love that motion. That is some insane motion for retail. And he's stepping on the tombstone down there. And then here is the keyboard one. He's awesome as well. He looks great, and the keyboard is super detailed. And now we are exiting the castle, and you can actually see some of the Christmas stuff here. So I'm going to go show you guys some of that for anyone who's interested in Christmas. So here are the 2 Christmas animatronics right here. And these guys are really, really cool because they're not just traditional nutcrackers. They actually connect to your phone through Bluetooth, and you can play whatever you want through them. So here's a demo of what they do. As you can see, the mouths move. The arms move as well. Really, really cool prop here. All right, so there it was, Lowe's 2024. A huge thank you to Lowe's for inviting me out to see all this stuff. This is amazing. This is definitely my favorite year. There's so many new items, and they're all so, so cool. All right, again, huge thank you to Lowe's, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.